paint your picture perfect segment. This is where we get real. What's Gucci fam? I know I don't look like what I've been through, but trust me, baby, the scars tell a story. Y'all, Halloween carries a lot of different memories for me, some light and pleasant and some heavy and spooky. And I'm sharing my story not to cast a shadow, but to shed light, because growth comes from facing what haunts us. So back in 2015, I was attacked by somebody I trusted, a boyfriend. And that event broke me down in ways I wasn't ready for. My self-worth, it was shaken. My spirit, it was tested. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The red flags were there. I just ignored them because I swore I was in love. One time, I remember his car breaking down completely. It was really out of my control, even his, and he snapped at me like it was my fault. That was the first time. And then it just got petty from there, turned into petty arguments, then straight up disrespect. And the sex was fire, but most abusers hide behind that. But off of that pillow talk, we're not going to even go there. Just know that he flipped. He said ugly things to me. Something about you makes me angry. All this, just hateful things. Like, he would just call me names and make derogatory comments, things I can't even say, but you can imagine what he said. I remember just trying to tear me down. I remember him just trying to tear me down. And I remember one day, he said something very hurtful that hurt me very deeply. But what hurt the most was that I was enjoying his family, and to him I was just another black girl. So the only way I could fight legally, I took him to court and he went to jail. That chapter was closed. I never saw him, spoke to him again after that. And you know what? That was God's way of saying, daughter, I got you. But here's the truth. When you're a Christian and you're dating someone who isn't, it's not going to work out. It'll never work out. You can ignore the red flags all you want, but it will definitely cost you. And you will never be enough for someone who doesn't value you, love you, or respect you, period. And that attack left me with PTSD. But it also left me with a vow. I will never be a victim again. Not to a man, not to a system, not to anything. I had something to prove to myself and to the folks who counted me out. Even some in church. Even some in my own family. Yeah, it'd be your own people. Who swore I end up being a teen mom, weighed down with a bunch of kids with no future. I flipped that script. I flipped that pain into fuel, and I grinded it out in school. I locked in on being somebody who makes an impact, because I refuse to let my past dictate my future. I kept it moving and grooving, child, even when I was still bleeding inside, because I knew God had something greater waiting for me. So abuse will make you feel like you're alone, like not even God cares enough to save you, but that's a lie from the enemy. Because God sees you and God can pull you out. And don't forget, you're a bonfire of purpose, not a spark, not a flame, a whole bonfire, beloved. But forgiveness, let's talk about that, because that part is tough. And I'm a Scorpio, so you already know that we don't forgive as easily or as quickly. But I learned this: you can't walk in peace holding grudges, and God, He's the ultimate sorter. So let Him sort them out. And He'll deal with every single person who tried to break you or play you one by one. And now I'm standing here as a living proof, a living witness, living, walking, breathing testimony that your past can't block your purpose. Because baby, your scars don't disqualify you, they qualify you. But that's it, that's all, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode. This is Pain for Purpose, where your past don't determine your future. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Let's show them how we make some lemonade.
This is a Mini Hats TV production.